Hello guys and gals, and we're back with another Knights and Dragons thing. I'm using a better camera, so this is better. We have our colors of the world here. We're probably going to need those actually. And we have our crayons right here. And I think this is all set up. Let's see. Yeah, it's all set up. So we have our cardboard in place. And we're going to put the things right here. Okay, so the colors of the world will come in handy for skin tones here. Okay, we're gonna need a color for this dress. As always, we're probably gonna do random, but first of all, we're gonna give her the white. White just doesn't show up on the paper, so we're gonna put the white crayon over there. Actually, we'll put it in the box here. We'll put it up there, yeah. So anyways, what other color? Silver, probably. Because silver doesn't really show up on the paper either, so... Oh, this is blue. I think this is blue. Here's silver. Silver doesn't really show up very well on this paper either. So anyways, with that out of the way, we'll just reach in, close my eyes, and we'll see what we got here. Dark blue. I suppose a dark blue dress would look pretty. We'll just use it for the dress. The highlights will make something else. Let's figure out what color the highlights will be and see if the colors actually mesh. What's this color? Green. Well, I can kind of see that working. Yeah, we could use a lighter color for the grass then. Okay, yeah. I'm all for that. Okay. So let's see. I'm going to move the cardboard down a little bit. Okay. I think that the entirety of the dress is above the cardboard. So let's see. Blue and green. Kind of an interesting color for a dress, but I'm not one to argue with chance. Or RNG. Yeah. I think this is gonna look okay. I don't know. I also want it to be not quite be the same color as the sky, so this is a darker blue. There we go. Okay. And we're gonna use some green here, just so we can see how the colors, mesh. We're going to use a really dark green here. Very dark. Just like that. Also, this belt here, it's going to be green. Also, hair color. Huh. That's going to be interesting. Well, also, we want extra dark green because we want a different color for the grass. So, we're going to really highlight, emphasize. Oh, we have a foot. Okay, so we need a color for the slipper too. I don't know if I'll actually draw for that one. I have a color idea for the slipper. There we go. Let me find it. No, it's orange. It's more of an orangish red. I think this is red. It sure looks like red. I don't know. Yeah, that's definitely not a flower. That has to be a shoe. Yeah, I see. Okay. Ruby slipper. I guess those are like royalty kind of type things. I don't know. Okay. Now, let's finish the dress with blue. Looks like we do have some void here we need to take care of. There we go. And, so yeah. So far, this is looking pretty nice, actually. You'd expect more feminine colors, I would assume, for a dress, but these colors worked pretty well. Okay, we'll also need to pick a color from the color box. We'll also need to decide on an eye color. Maybe something complementary to this dress. Or we might just draw something out of the box. I don't know. That's always fun, too. Okay. Now we want to kind of go with the green here, so we'll just, go with the green. There we go. I don't have any fabric like textures or anything, but I would imagine that the directionality of the fabric would be this way. That's basically based off of pose and posture. I'm going to need to actually give this crayon a twist because okay, we'll be careful with the hand, because, I need to get closer. More fine detail, so that's going to be super difficult. There we go. Just like that. Now hold down the paper. There we go. There we go. Now, hair. Ooh, hair, that's gonna be tough. Brown hair, black hair, red hair. I don't know. I could just reach in and grab a color. Why not? Go all caution to the wind. Yellow. Maybe she has golden hair. That might fit the dress. Okay. Golden hair. Okay. Sure, golden hair. Not one to argue with bright golden hair, just like Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your golden hair. Oh. There we go. Okay, I thought for a minute there, that's grass, that's not hair. Okay. The hair is only, about waist length if she's sitting down. So, cool. Okay, so let's see. This is hair right here, so we're going to just be careful here. Then I'll pick a color out of the crayon box over there. And we'll go from there. We can start here. Got lots of like little amorphous shapes here, which is cool. And we'll just go across just like so, and then yeah. Okay. Okay, so we have this. Crayons of the colors of the world. So let's reach in here. I'm not looking. I can't even see because this is in the way. So I'm going to reach in and pull one out. Feels like this one's from the middle. Okay, this one's not going to show up very well, but we'll use it anyways. For reference, this is very light rose. I guess that makes sense. So I need to be extra careful with these because these are not the twist kind, and so these are kind of fragile, especially with the way that I hold my pencil usually. This does kind of show up. A nice flesh tone here. If I were to hold this a normal way, the crayon would probably snap. So I don't really have much control here either. So we'll just do our best. But at least she doesn't look like a zombie now. You know, a bone white zombie. Just like that. We'll try and get a little bit more control here by holding this slightly differently. Okay, we're going to be careful. We're going to go around the eye. Okay. Okay, we do have red out already. Try very carefully. There we go. There. Eyes. Well, of the colors left, let's see if I can find a good one in here. That's this one. Blue. Sky blue. Okay, I guess that's fine. There we go. Again, I picked these colors out at random, so however they turn out is however they turn out. Okay, we're going to move this all the way up to the top. There we go. And we're going to do the sky. Oh, I forgot. We need to do the foot here. There's some skin showing here, so we need to color it this very light rose color. There we go. Good. Now, sky blue. Okay. That's this. Okay. So, again, we're going to use the little cheat method here, where we just basically do this to indicate that there's color, but there's also negative space. Negative space is really important for pictures. So we just do this. Just like that. Now, looks like we're going to need a lot of green for this. So the hills will probably be brown. I mean, we made the green hills last time, so... Okay. There we go. So let's do that. That's the sky. Yeah, brown. We don't have brown out yet, do we? This looks like brown. So make these hills brown. Because this is definitely shrubbery, so it's green. There we go. Gray probably would have also worked for the hills, because maybe they're made of like rock or something. Some kind of brown, some kind of gray material. Okay. Sure, this is shrubbery, so we'll make it this shade of green. And we'll make the grass a different shade of green. Thankfully, I've got like different shades of green here. Here's another shade of green. This is a lighter shade of green. We got flowers here too. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flowers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, yeah, this will work. And we'll just go around the flowers here. We still need a color for the flowers. We'll probably all make them the same color. Sounds like a plan to me. Okay, so now we just go around the flower. There we go. And then we have this little section right here. Just like that. Now we just bop, and then we just go bop, 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 shabop. Okay, you need to move the cardboard down. Okay, there we go. And around the contours. There we go. Still have this area right here. Around 2 more flowers. Otherwise, we're almost done here. Which is cool. Okay, let's reach in and see what color we get for the flowers. What's this one? Pink. I guess that makes sense. We'll make the petals pink. That doesn't show up very well. We'll try again. There we go. It shows up on the paper, just not on the viewfinder. Okay. And the centers will be green. Okay. Sure, why not? Yeah, that's fine. I think that does it, at least for this page. Okay, let's take out the cardboard, and we have a dragon. Oh, we still have some colors left in the box, so let's figure out what color the dragon is. After I, okay, pencils go there, and then the cardboard goes in here. Okay, give me just a sec. And we're back. So we have, let's reach in, decide what color to make this dragon. We're going to go with the body color first, then the frills, horns, and underbelly scales and wings. The underside of the wings. I mean, never mind. Let's reach in here. What's this? An orange dragon. Okay. It's a light orange dragon. I don't think we've gotten one of those yet. So, let's see. So, start all the way over here. There we go. The foot here is going to be orange as well. Nails will be whatever color the underside of the wings are, and the belly, and the horns, and the frills, and all that good stuff. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Around the horns, around the frills, around the eyes, nose and mouth, around the nostrils. There we go. So let's see. Okay. Okay, so we have another wing to do. Wait. I think the cardboard is far enough now. Okay. Kind of a neon orange, actually, which is kind of a neat color. So, there we go. Neon orange. Okay, there we go. I think that's fine. Okay. And then we just go bop, 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 bop. There we go. Okay, now let's reach in. Wow, now these are really messed up. Okay, let's reach in and find another color. What color is this? Purple. Reverse Spyro. Interesting. I guess there's like infinite possibilities. Okay, so purple frills, purple horns, purple frill, oh, and the wings. Undersides of the wings, the webbing of the wings would be this color too. There we go. All random, let's reach in, grab colors. No science to it at all. There we go. And then the neck. There we go. And the nails. There you go. The mouth. Well, I think we have red already. And pink. I think we already had pink, haven't we? I think that was this. There we go. Okay, so now we have the sky to do. Goody goody. Okay, let's find the sky blue color. Here it is. Wow, this picture is mainly sky. M&J-TV approved. Wait. Before I do sky, let's reach in a final time, get an eye color out of here. What's this? Dark blue. Sure, why not? Dark blue. Okay, well, kind of like that. And that. Kind of a gray color, actually. I like how that turned out. Kind of a smoky gray. Okay. Okay, so we're going to just do the little trick that we did earlier because I'm lazy and I want to kind of preserve my crayons. If I were to do this the normal way, I would really go through the crayons and then I'd spend a fortune on crayons when I wouldn't need to. So we're just going to do that. Okay. Now, let's see. I'm just thinking. We haven't used black yet or gray, which is kind of strange, especially since usually that's what we use for the knights. But there weren't any knights this time. Only a princess and a dragon, who probably don't know each other at all. A random princess and a random dragon. How interesting. Okay, so we just go here into the crevices here, around the frills and stuff. Between the horns, right there. Okay, just like that. And then we just basically just do this. There we go. I need to. Yeah, the cardboard doesn't quite go all the way over, so this is gonna look a little weird. But that's fine. Okay, so we're going to go around the horn this way, and just like that. Okay, majority of the picture is done now. Just leaves this mountain they're standing on. Well, I need brown, I guess. I guess this would be brown. Okay. Brown it is. Okay, I have an idea. This looks like a kind of a desolate land space thing, so we're going to make the mountains brown. Desolate and sparse. They made a point to make these rocks, so I'm going to make them extra dark. Kind of like this. Okay, there are only like 3 rocks there. Okay. Oh, and we need to move the cardboard down. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so now we're going to get the area around the dragon first, because that's going to be the most time-consuming. what we have to do is, there we go. Okay. That's pretty good. Okay, now then, there we go. We're not going to go all the way to the border there, I don't think, because I don't want to color on the cardboard. Oops, well, there I just did. But okay. Okay. Just like that. Okay, let's take this out. Take the cardboard out, rather. And make sure all these crayons are facing the right direction. I think for the most part they are. Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, so next week we have this dragon here. This tall dragon that's a color by number. Looks like it's 5. It's a yellow dragon with red wings. A yellow dragon with red wings. And on the other side is another dragon that we'll probably just use random colors on. That's that dragon right there, except just moved around. It's just facing the direction. So we don't really have very many of these pages left. I mean, we're almost done with the entire book. So we only have, I'm not even sure, maybe a month or 2 left. But I do have another book that will take this one's place when it comes time. But anyways, that is going to do it for this video. If you like this content, make sure you like and subscribe. Ring the bell so you know when I upload. Also, if you want to support me in any way, or if you want to join the Discord server, all the information will be in the description below. And as always, thanks for watching, everyone. You are loved, and have a great day.